your commitment has been serious as you have developed Anthology, an archive, a screening center, a distribution center through Filmmakers Co-op.
And it's for all from necessity. I began writing for the Village Voice because nobody else was writing about what was happening. I had to do it. I went to the Village Voice and I asked Jerry Tolman, so how come there is no, you have a column on theater, dance, and no, not on film? He said, yeah, but we have nobody to do that. So do you want to do it? I said, okay, I will do it. That's what it is. Then the same with the Film Culture magazine. There was no, England had Sight and Sound and Sequence. In Paris, France, they had already Cahiers du Cinéma and Positive. And we had nothing. We had this little miserable thing, Films in Review. That, yeah, it was really.
I remember, it was miserable.
Yeah. And so we had to start we had a magazine. We had no choice. I had no choice. We had no choice. Then Filmmakers Cooperative. Nobody wanted to distribute our films. So what can we do? We have to create our own distribution center. A necessity, simple, down to earth. Necessity. You see, I grew up on a farm. I'm a farmer boy. So I'm very down to earth. You know, if it's needed, you do it. You don't wait for somebody else to do it because it may never come. So, and it's not fighting like Hollywood or said, oh, you are against Hollywood. No, we do what we like to do, and if they don't like to distribute our films, we will create our own alternative distribution center and we'll bypass them. And we did that. We left them alone, and we did our thing. And we are still doing that.
Did Paris Hilton reach out to you after you made a video about her?
No.
Made a video about Paris Hilton?
Yes. No. I thought when she was talking about changes, I thought it was great. We should all make drastic changes. And yes.
What was the film about?
I will send you a copy. Or you can see it on YouTube. Yes. No, I'm a great supporter of Britney Spears and
you never cease to amaze me. Jonas Mekas and Paris Hilton is not a match that I would have immediately thought of. Shows you how wrong I can be.
Well, nobody's asking Peter.
We're honoring you, Jonas.
What are you doing now? No, serious. I mean, I know you are very busy. You are doing a lot for television, I think. And I'm not too...
I have a blog.
So
it's called Bogdavovich.
So we can find out what you are doing. How can we find out what you're doing?
Well, you can find out. You asked me.
Yes.
I'm teaching at the moment at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. Two classes, one in which I deconstruct a film I directed for the students, and another where I talk about some directors, each term a different director. I'm doing Orson Welles right now. I'm preparing a film that'll be shot in New York, a comedy, called Squirrels to the Nuts. It better be a comedy with that title. And it's a screwball comedy about an escort who gets everybody into a lot of trouble. And I hope to do that in the summer or fall. And I have a ghost picture I want to make very badly in Europe called Wait for Me, And that's my magnum opus because it's extremely difficult to do it. So I hope I survived to do it.
Are you planning to shoot it on film or the new video?
No, I'd rather shoot on film because I know how to use the lenses and I don't want to have to learn about the other thing. So I'll try to do it on film.
It's a good reason.
Well, I know what the lenses do with 35 millimeter, and if I have to learn something new, it'll throw me.
Yes, because when I switched to video, I thought, it took me like 10 years to really master my Bolex, what the Bolex can do for me. That, video will be, just, no, it's not true. It took me also like 10 years to really begin to feel at home with video, and it's not. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in something new that it's bad enough. It's hard enough to make a movie.
Every new tool of making images or whatever, it takes time to master.
Yeah.
It's not.
Now, Peter, you had an opportunity to perform in one of Jonas's movies.
Not quite. I'm using some of the footage that we shot. I filmed in front of the New Yorker Theater, but it's not performing. We were just sort of
fooling around. I think I was pretending to pull a gun out and shoot. I was into my Western phase.
Yes.
Jonas was amused by that. Right? Didn't I do something like...
Yes.
Those were the days. No, I never acted for Jonas, but his brother asked me, Adolphus asked me to be...
I remember, I have a screen test.
Really?
You.
For what, for Hallelujah the Hills?
Yes, I have footage. I looked through all my remaining unedited footage, and I found a screen test. Yes, yes.
My God. Well, his brother Adolphus wrote a script called Hallelujah the Hills, and he wanted me to be in it. And I read it, and it was very good, but it had one scene where I had to run around in the forest without any pants on. And I said, nah. Pas pour moi.
Well, you honor us with your presence and now with your film. Thank you all for being here this evening, and we look forward to seeing you again at the Dryden Theater. Thank you.